Let's see. Try to touch somebody. Oh, hey, how y'all doing? I'm glad to see you here for another week of Raised Bets. So, as you know, we're kind of like part-time fortune tellers, you know what I'm saying? So, like, we can kind of see the future, but not too far ahead. So, I'm just going to let you know off rip, we ain't got no football for you yet. You know what I mean? They still playing the wild cards right now as we're recording, so we don't really know what the matchups are going to be. So, this is going to be a pretty short episode, but we're going to focus on my expertise, my forte, the NBA. And specifically, we're going to be focusing on the day that this video goes out, which would be January the 11th, 2021. So let's start with the first game. Knicks versus the Hornets. Now, this is a pretty interesting matchup. You know, both teams that aren't looking as bad as people thought they were going to be. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks kind of been on a tear. Kind of looking a little unexpected. They're 5-4 as the time we're, recording this. These are subject to change. Niggas play basketball every day, so keep that in mind. And the Hornets have a 4-5 record. I feel like this could go kind of either way. I suggest maybe even looking at the under. But, I mean, the Hornets can actually kind of score. This the Knicks you would probably have to look out for, because the Knicks, they aren't averaging over 210, I know for a fact. So, but at the same time, as far as taking a winner, I'm pretty sure the Knicks are going to be the favorite to this. So I just go ahead and run line the Hornets. You know what I mean? What you got to lose? Put it to like 6. Put it to like 8. For me personally, I wouldn't want to bet against the Knicks outright. It's like I said, the Knicks will surprise you. Don't sleep on New York. Cue the fucking music. Grizzlies versus the Cavs. Shout out to that boy John Morant. Game gonna be better, when you get back. Prayers out to that man. But with the squad that the Grizzlies have now, compared to how the Cavs have kind of been looking on a couple of these games, another sleeper team, I don't know. I think I'd go with the Cavs. That's another thing. Like I said, I don't really know what's the favorites or the over and the under on these. Cavs is another team that doesn't really score that much. You might want to look at the under on that. It's up to you, honestly. But if I had to choose a winner, I'd say go with the Cavs. Bucks versus the Magic. I can already tell you off back, that spread is going to be dumb high. It's going to be 10 and over. Bucks is the number one scoring team in the league right now at like 124 points a game. And Magic just lost Markelle Fultz after having a pretty good start to this season. As unfortunate as it is, it's not like the Bucks ain't finna go out there and not score on them boys. So even then, I feel like the Bucks solo over, is always gonna be like under 120. I feel like that's always good against teams that ain't got the defense to keep up with Giannis and them. The spread, I don't really like taking high spreads in basketball. All it takes is one end of the game 3-pointer to fuck your whole shit up, personally. So I don't know what to tell you to go either way on that. For stuff like that, like I said, if you can't money line the Bucks, go ahead and take that spread. I mean, not the spread. Go ahead and take their solo over. Suns versus the Wizards. The Suns, number one team in the league so far. In the East, not the East, the West. I'm sorry, forgive me. Number one team in the West. Chris Paul, Devin Booker out there fucking shit up. What's the center name? Research department. Is it Ayton? Ayton. DeAndre Ayton out there fucking shit up too. Looking like a good team. We shouldn't be surprised considering how they were looking in the bubble at the end of the year. And Chris Paul can only make the team better. You know what I mean? It's Chris freaking Paul. So, Suns versus the Wizards. Wizards have had a pretty rough start. My man, shout out to Russell Westbrook. Absolute beast out there on the court. I know he's having some troubles. We do not do Westbrook slander on this podcast, or not in my presence. No sirree, Bob. So, but that being said, Wizards are having some problems. You can't ignore that. That nigga Bradley Beal just said last night they can't guard a parked car. So the Suns, you feel me? They're going to go out there. They're going to run that checkup. I think that's a pretty easy dub for the Suns. Go ahead and money line that. You're not going to get much on your return. You might even want to go for the run line. Put it to like 2.5, maybe even 1.5. But then again, like I said, you don't got to worry that much. 76ers versus the Hawks. Now, this is very interesting because as of right now, I know they're having a lot of troubles with possible COVID positives and stuff like that. I know Ben Simmons and Embiid are not playing today because of their out of possibly catching COVID. And I know it's a couple players actually that are out. Yeah, that boy Tatum out. They said Tatum just tested positive. Yeah, they said Tatum. They said Tatum just tested positive. I mean, this kind of breaking news to us.
That's breaking news. Breaking news.
But once y'all see it, y'all gonna be like, he's gonna be in a had it for a couple days. But I'm just, that's keep that in consideration also. Listen, niggas out here catching COVID. We betting. Listen, we betting against. All right, we hope you get better, but we definitely betting against your team. You catch that shit, bro. It is what it is. Celtics without Tatum, I like it. Give it to me. Money line, whoever they playing. That's just a little side note. So anyway, back to 76ers and the Hawks. If 76ers, if Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons ain't there, nigga, if it walk like a duck, if it talk like a duck, Affleck, I don't know what you need me to say. Take the Hawks.
Breaking also, they are doing COVID tracing. So the fact that Jason Tatum played, I think it was last night with the Wizards, if I'm not mistaken, that may affect the Wizards in the near future.
Yeah, exactly.
So look out for that.
Yeah, it's stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like,
and Bradley Beal was guarding him, so.
Oh yeah, see, and they're doing all that tracing stuff. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of people are getting sidelined. Like I said, there's a couple players from the 76ers that are still in New York. I forgot it was one player who said he just had a jet, so that's why he's not going
and
home.
And the protocol, is, for most people don't know, is 10 to 14 days.
Yeah, exactly. So definitely keep that in mind. That's stuff to know. Hey, man, when it's about bets, you got to know about injuries. And technically, that's an injury. They out. We take those, though. God forbid. We'll never want nobody to get injured on that show. That is our official stance. However, we trying to beat the bookies. It is what it is. Pelicans versus the Mavs. That boy Porzingis still out. All the knee issues. That's what happened with these tall motherfuckers. They go down the wrong way and they out. Whereas the Pelicans, that boy Zion been looking pretty good this year. Keep that on the lookout too. Your bookie take points. I take Zion points on the. I'll see who guarding him. But hey, that nigga been kind of going out there and doing his thing. I like it. If it's like 20 and up, less than 25, I take that. As far as Pelicans and the Mavs, you kind of go either way. Pelicans ain't really no great team. Mavs ain't really no great team right now. If I had to predict, I'd say maybe the Pelicans are going to be the favorites. Brandon Ingram, Lonzo, Steven Adams. Pelicans got a squad. I'm not going to lie. Pelicans definitely got a squad. You keep out for that. Raptors and the Trailblazers. Raptors are 2-6 as of today. They're having a lot of trouble. Ain't really, that's unlike them as a team. A team that just won a championship a couple years ago. Team ain't really changed that much. So you're basically betting to see does that trend keep up. Trailblazers ain't really been out here looking great either. So you could probably go either way on that. Trailblazers are most likely going to be the favorites because of the way the Raptors been playing lately. So, like, if you needed that plus money, I'd probably take the Raptors money line straight up. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And finally, we got the Pacers versus the Kings. Kings got a lot of drama in the locker room. I don't know if y'all heard about, what's his name, Bagley?
Marvin Bagley.
Old boy tweeted to get his son off the team.
Yep.
Everybody want to be LeVar Ball now. Ain't that some shit?
Pretty much.
Kings ain't really been out there. Kings just blew my ticket last night. First of all, let's get that off my chest. I don't know what the fuck. Them niggas blew 2 of my tickets so far. Blowing all these damn leads. I don't know. Listen, y'all need to get that shit together, all right? Y'all got too many talented, not really too many, but, y'all got some good players, man. Come on.
I ain't good enough in the West, dog.
Y'all got to cut
And they coach is Luke Walton. I'm sorry.
It's true. That's true.
So, ain't much.
And, hey, they playing the Pacers. Pacers been out here. Pacers got a good record, 6-2. I don't see how. Yeah. Who the fuck is the Pacers out here beating? I gotta look at their schedule because I don't remember the Pacers being 6-2. Quite frankly, Pacers ain't got no damn team. And what's his name just went down? T.J. Warren.
Yeah.
Yeah, he out.
Sabonis, remember Sabonis is out.
Oh yeah, but Sabonis is.
Sabonis been balling.
Yeah, that is true.
Problem. And Victor looks healthy now.
Yeah. Hey, Pacers money line. You already know the Kings can't be trusted. It is what it is. Like I said, I don't really know what the point spread gonna be on some of these just off the top of my head. What I like to do is if you see the points for a team or for the solo overs, if it's less than 110, depending on the team, I'll take that. You know what I mean? Like Charlotte has kind of had some low scoring games, so their solo over has always been low up until recently. Even just today, I took the Suns at 106. Take that. And that's just a little bit of wisdom from raised bets. Y'all go on and be blessed, or hey, we gambling, so can't be that blessed. That's a sin. But hey, who cares? Once we touch that money, gotta get over it, right? We gotta get over it. That was horrible. This ain't the platform for that. Talking bets. I'm going into some of my comedy material. I gotta relax. But hey, man, y'all like, share, and subscribe. I love doing this. Hopefully we have some more games and stuff to go through. Right now we're just gonna cover the NBA. But hey, like I said, this is my thing. All right, fucks with basketball. We gonna get through this, people. We always gonna get the money. We always gonna touch it. I don't care if we gotta start betting on poker, badminton, college volleyball. We finna do on everything, player. Okay. Yep. Y'all have a good night.